Who among us has done it alone? Did you make a New Year's resolution? When we look back on our accomplishments, we see they are most enjoyed when shared with others. Becoming vulnerable was frightening, which makes it that much sweeter to live in the knowledge that our fear got in the way of having a great life. It was all false evidence appearing real. We're going to start with the Serenity Prayer, and then we'll go into the daily reflections. If you or someone you know are questioning yourselves about whether or not you're an alcoholic or whether they are an alcoholic or drug addict, reach out. We can help you. You don't have to do it alone. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Grant me patience with the struggles that take time, and appreciation for all that I have, tolerance of those with different struggles, and the strength to get up and try again, one day at a time. Serving my brother. January 21st. The member talks to the newcomer, not in a spirit of power, but in a spirit of humility and weakness. Alcoholics Anonymous comes of age, page 279. As the days pass in Alcoholics Anonymous, I ask God to guide my thoughts and the words I speak. In this labor of continuous participation in the fellowship, I have numerous opportunities to speak. So I frequently ask God to help me watch over my thoughts and my words, that they may be the true and proper reflections of our program, to focus my aspirations once again to seek His guidance, to help me be truly kind and loving, helpful and healing, yet always filled with humility and free from any trace of arrogance. Today, I may very well have to deal with disagreeable attitudes or utterances, the typical stock-and-trade attitude of the still suffering alcoholic. If this should happen, I will take a moment to center myself in God so that I will be able to respond from a perspective of composure, strength, and sensibility. Just like the sponsor does not preach from on high, he speaks as someone who has suffered and found the solution, the spiritual solution. He freely gives to the newcomer what someone shared with him when he first discovered AA. We have a common malady and hopefully for the newcomer, a common solution. We share what has worked for us, which is right out of the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous. If it doesn't come from the book, then it is about us and not the principles. We speak about how we apply these principles and steps in our lives and how our lives have improved. God speaks through us, not about us. We don't get somebody else sober and we don't get somebody else drunk. We try to transmit the message of AA, and if it is not appreciated by the newcomer, we don't fret because it isn't about us. We wish him the best and let him know we are always here with an open hand. We do not take it personally when they don't get it, and we don't take it personally when they do get it. We are successful when we work with another alcoholic because we stay sober, regardless of whether he stays or not. Love and tolerance is our code. Serving my brother. January 21st. The member talks to the newcomer, not in a spirit of power, but in a spirit of humility and weakness. Alcoholics Anonymous comes of age, page 279. As the days pass in Alcoholics Anonymous, I ask God to guide my thoughts and the words I speak. In this labor of continuous participation in the fellowship, I have numerous opportunities to speak. So I frequently ask God to help me watch over my thoughts and my words, that they may be the true and proper reflections of our program, to focus my aspirations once again to seek